Hey everybody, I'm Ryan Maxwell Angor, and we're back with more Wildermyth. It's been a while, a long fucking while. I had to make a new account and everything. Haha. But the wife got me the Armor and Skins and Omen Road DLCs, so we're going to try and get back into this game. At almost 2 in the morning. Do a new story. Can't do anything here. Christ alive. That is a lot. Okay. Rechapter story, geared towards new players. The implacable Gorgon leader, Ulstrix. Adventures. Walking lunch. Additional mods, carved in stone. What in the fuck is... Great. Head shape? Yep, we'll go with the bushy. No hair. Big fucking beard. Let's see, skin. That'll work. Hair. That'll work. Primary. Oh, wait. There we go. Silver. So there's that. Oh, Jesus. Ugh. This is going to take a minute. So in that case, I'll do this. Alright, so there's me. Future warrior, future hunter, future mystic. Okay, so that one needs to be the wife. So I'll be right back with that. Alright, so here's the wife. As for elf, I couldn't really do too much with this, but she's snarky and bookish and loner and poet and romantic and yeah, there wasn't that much I could really do, but whatever. And now we gotta do Derek, so let's do him real quick. Alright, and there is our Derek. So we got Derek, we got myself, we got the wife. Alright. So let's get into this. I'm starting to get extraordinarily tired. This book. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. I can make my death sound really ridiculous. Alright, then I should at least start it serious. Here in our yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. Bothered only by a hole in his sock, a young man named Ryan takes a seasonal road to the land of Westbud. You have to avoid Madame Gillith's window. She'll throw another pot at me. I mean, her son had it coming, though, didn't he? Want to get me in a barrel fight, all obliged. Simple as that. Breeze is lightened that day. Birds are timid. The whole world is taking a breath, ready to leap into the sea. And they're all ready, huh? Here's the hard part. Getting Sarah out of bed will probably take the rest of the morning. Listen to her morose little comments, and also... That's smoke. Fluttering flames roost up among the far-off rooftops. Ryan hurries towards town thinking of Sarah, a young woman whom he's known since boyhood. Friendship, rivalry, romance. A woman will have some explaining to do if she dies. Sarah, you're trapped. Sarah, don't be dead. Hero has an action, hero has no more action. It's a single move or a double move, which takes both actions. All heroes get their turn, and enemies take their turn. Alright. For homestanding, it's alright. Breathe, Ryan. Sarah, open up. You have help out here. Ryan doesn't know. Why is no one... Oh yeah, on fire? Caught wind of that somehow. Here, get inside. Your bow. Yeah, I'm not trying to shoot out the fire if that's what you're going to say. Actually, there's a monster in the garden, so yeah, I'm very annoyed. It just rampaged in all of a sudden. Why not kill it? Right, so here, I've got some tools around. You've always been, strong, so I'm thinking together we can at least drive it off. Together. If it breaks stone, it'll break bone. You know, in case we don't worry, Ryan, I'll be right here when you're ready. Alright, just let me stand in front of you. Hooves thrown sloppily around beneath it, it runs staggering, howling its agony. Kill the beast. Adjacent, no, an ally to wall them. What the fuck is that thing? Corruption. Aha! Motherfucker, I'm gonna hit you. It fall down. As a swift action, I engage a foe, forcing it to attack. I must stay in range and maintain clear line of sight. Armor per engaged foe. Predator weapon and quelling moss. With melee in range to apply poison. As an action, she can toss a blast of burning moss. It applies poison to all units in the area. Okay. A feather steel ring. Creature's death is quiet. It seems to slip from life in a few stunned, lazy boinks. Spend townsfolk emerge from hiding to fight fires and clear debris. Some full of curiosity, others visibly haunted by what they've seen. They spend a piece of the day getting flames under control. Damage isn't as bad as it could have been. Derek could be in trouble. You with me? Come on, let's keep our word. He's at that ruined tower by now, probably talking to spiders or a ghost or something, or another deer monster. Derek will be waiting for us. What happened today could be happening everywhere, couldn't it? Something about that tower is just stuck in my mind. It's like when you get apple skin in your teeth. In your mind teeth? Huh? Yeah. Anyway, I just think we said we'd meet him, and we should. The tower's in the hill. You've been there? Yeah, once. Actually, looking at the tracks, they come and they go that direction. Ryan and Sura follow the pounded path of monstrous feet, hoping for the best and dreading every other possibility. Let's see. Just be breathing, okay? So we can all yell and go home. Wordless while passes between them, but the quiet only heightens their worry. I know you don't exactly get along with Derek these days. Maybe not, no. You know what it is? It's like today. When we clean up what I'm going to assume is his mess, I bet that grinning moron is up there right now. Without a care in the world. Sarah and Derek are now rivals. Hey, what? Scouting. The tower where Derek had arranged to meet Ryan and Sura is a place he often used to escape to as a boy. He knows its rooms and floors so well he could survive being chased through them. Now I wait, I suppose. Dusk gets deep as rain puddles in here. Off. Alive is alive until that beast breaks through. What do you say, beast? Even you must be bored. The tower is an heirloom of an earlier people. The locals have lost legend of it. The emptiness is deep and fragrant, the odor of 10,000 rains that have soaked into stone. Hooray, more drank. But as the old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid the bones of failure is often the dream that drove it. That book, why have I never... Easy there. Yes, you're wondering why I'm talking to myself, huh, beast? I'm also wondering. Looks heavier than the slender spine suggests. Look at all this. It's full of strange stories, the folklore of long ago, the tyrant's medicine. It imparts no salient secret. It's only a fairy tale about a dying emperor who swallows stars every month to calm his cancerous anger. Gifts of the inscriptor proposes an unlikely legend. The one spiderling woman crafted all written language. She trapped ants between vellum and pressed them so long and relentlessly that they became letters. What the fuck? Mama Westbed's horn spins the yarn of a mother who drank so much and laughed so freely that she grew a beautiful spiral home. Her children were very proud. Derek reaches the last word of the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left. This book. Something in him feels like it's coming loose, but he can't exactly tell what. There's room in it for another story. It's cold, I'm stuck here. Alright, then I should at least start getting started serious. Here, in our yondering county, Derek writes. Words are ready. Omens have formed the fabric of everything, and he's beginning to recognize them now. Some are just misgivings. They've crept through his body like the sourceless aches one wakes with. Others are more substantial. God, this is such pretentious writing. Now they seem lightning plain, a promise of thunder. For in the wild black woods where birds once belled, a hateful silence. Pain lights Derek's head. Subsides. I made it to morning? He lowers his bleary eyes. The story lies before him in luminous script, empty pages sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? He pulls a spoon from his pocket. He slides a branch from the rubble. It's sturdy. It has a palm-loving twist. Well, beast, it's time. I'm getting out of here. A rager charges without seeing the shapen tusks swinging wildly. Aha! Interfuse. And use the object to attack. A coat rack. Splinter blast and constrict. Illuminate. Steel fire. He poofed. Soul Splinter. Redo takes damage. Each infused objects. Derek briefly interfuses with an enemy and forces it to move where he pleases. That one's a winner. A belt of courage. More monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle the rotting furniture. But Derek moves quietly, sensing his way in the dark. Daylight lands on his wrist. Cool wind soothes his tired eyes. Did I make it? I did, didn't I? Closed the tower door, gentle to make no noise. That was the mystic's art that I did, right, Tower? Where'd I get it from? Could it have just happened? It's just one of those things? Things a man's born with that might blossom in his life when he needs them? People would be so mad at me, but fortune likes to smile, they say. Derek? But am I a bedtime story now? Am I going to find a talking animal who gives me a quest? Derek, you bunkhead. Hey Derek, something happened? Ryan, yeah, sorry. Sir's voice just bounces off my ears sometime. Ryan saved my life, convinced me to come get you. Yeah, see that smoke on the horizon? That's from the town. Yeah, that's West Bed. It burned? Things are different than they were. Yeah, well, I know if you've never seen something quite like this. Monsters? Sure we have. We slay monsters. Well, I'm a wizard. Fuck it, we're right here. Let's go. I'm sick of talking. I'm going in. Don't follow me if you're scared. Perfect understanding isn't likely to emerge. What these beasts are, where they came from, what drove them to attack the town of Westbed, but letting them nest here feels like the wrong idea. Unless you really are scared, let's just pick a plan and go with it. Sure, well... Let's go with this one. Kill the beast before it kills you. All heroes get extra damage. Every hero starts out with 2 action points. Abilities, swift actions. Whoops. Uh-oh. Get smoked. Open the door. Seriously, nothing in here? I don't think there's anything I can do. Ah. Well, Ember gown. There's a handle round formula for treating fabrics that helps disperse most form of natural energy. Rub this. Doused. Textiles are not cheap, but they're much desired among limit-learning new mystics who appreciate the clothing's fire-resistant properties. Brooch of Courage. Last misshapen creature folds into bone, hold its bones and dies. Blood fluids darken the dust. Just blood, I suppose. Corrupted blood? Corrupted's a heady word. Hey, look at us. Look what we did. Yeah. Day drops, day rises. Dusk is sweet. The sunrise sweeter. It's not long before they clean the old tower up a bit. I always liked its weird scares and stones, and it did save me. Someone's got to keep fighting on our roads, our hills, and our wild places. The threat will only grow. We all feel that. Let's not wait to be overrun. We're a company of heroes now. We'll walk the land. We'll fight. People need us. We'll give ourselves a name and make sure it's one they'll sing. Sounds like you've thought about this. Keepers of the Moose. After that, the three of them are inseparable. Rumors are rampant. Heroes are needed. The world will be flooded in sorrows, but its defenders are joined by fire that night. Here follow the tales of the Keepers of the Moose. Be remembered. Extra armor. Okay. Spend legacy points to recruit heroes, build stations, cancel calamities. Securing the sites. Once a site is free of enemy control, you can secure it. Secured sites provide resources now and at the end of each chapter, which you can use to craft gear. Secure. The site can provide useful. Find an item, work faster. Let's find an item. The site is secure. Time for pie. Rose boast will return to the hands of the common folk, but the attendant site will provide resources at the end of each chapter. Hides, ingots, and spell threads. Stormflint sash. Potency. What does potency do? Damage added to interface attacks. So what in the fuck are we gonna do here? What are you? Recruit opportunity? Where are my legacy points? Whatever. It's a Brandon. Hang on, I gotta make him real quick. There we go. Brandon's all done. The bookish loner. Another soul to stand. You're back. I saw you leave a while ago. Sure, but here's the thing. I figure more people we have fighting Gorgons, the less likely I'm personally to die. So getting someone else on board seems smart. Are you interested? I don't know. It's either that or mope around here and probably get roped into repairing old Gerber's goat pen or something. And Gerber yammers on more than the rest of town combined. Something to consider. And then she paused and gave me this look and said, "Oh, goat milk is fine, and you want to lie to someone's face about goats, you better pick someone else, because Jesus Christ." You're considering it. I am. So you're in? Alright. What kind of skills do you need the most? Train Brandon as a hunter. Well, there it is. We must train the lad. Infestations increase the strength. You can ambush groups from clear infestations by taking out the source. Brandon is ready for adventure. Foxflight Ember Arrows. Standing by a fire. Archery. Yeah, we'll have him do archery. Let's scoot. These are big trees. Primarily oaks, some hickory in there. What's the kind of tree that's got a lever in it? Oh, what? That tree, it has a lever on the side. It can't be a... Huh, there's a lever on this tree. Who goes around putting levers on trees? The Tree Leavers Guild, obviously. There's no such thing. Well, come on, let's pull the lever and find out what it does. Don't pull it. Pull the lever, pull the lever. Maybe if one of us pulls the lever and everyone else stands well back. Shuffle, shuffle. Fine, I'll fucking do it. A loud rattling, and the bark splits open, and... yeah! Fortunately, this fall was broken by... acorns. Well, at least you're the only one who fell in. Wait, there's something shiny in here. Feather steel pauldrons. I need more speed. First thing we need to do is get the fuck out of here and go to this thing. The forest has been revealed. Kill them. This looks like a good place to camp. You okay, Brandon? Oh, yeah, sorry, I was lost in thought. There's some dark ones. Well, I guess I just never expected this to be my life. Did I ever tell you I used to work as a carpenter? You'd be amazed at the shapes you can convince wood to hold if you know where to support it. It felt good crafting things. What can you do, though? Or what can you do, though? The world pulls you away sometimes. Actually, I have an idea for those skills. You two are still awake? Oh, well. But behold, is that a diorama of the attack site? Sure is. What the? Is this to scale? Should be. Now see, the layout here lends itself perfectly to this sort of trap design. You're not wrong, that's pretty clever. Too bad we don't have time to rig it up. Later still. Are you serious? Let's just hope it was worth the sleep deprivation. Training game, temporary defense penalty, rampaging boulders. Ooh. Levers and crusts. Head weaves in odd patterns, eyes shine like moons. Hissing suddenly it looms to strike. Clambering and clattering and creaks out in double voice. There they are. Oh, that's Brandon. In. Phone lands. Oh, he doesn't. Yet. Ooh, that thing died. Damn, Brandy's doing all the work. Oh good, it's pretty even split. Fucking cloak. I'm just gonna dwarf it up. Alright, let's go. Clear out the foes from the other sides first. Sir, I must follow a recurring dream. You can guess, can't you? I'm about to say something drifty, dreamy, dramatic. That's what's great about Blue Fires. It sets a spooky whatever atmosphere thing. Ryan, you remember those times I've woken up in a burning sweat and I've had nightmares that curl my soul of a place I've never been? A torched house, the blue blaze eating bones. I feel dread. Goodness. I do worry about it, but what? It's not serious? When I asked you to come with me on a little trip, I didn't tell you how far we might be going. I didn't tell you our destination is a place I've dreamed of all my life, or that I worry death waits for us there. But you see, following a dream is kind of a last resort for those who can't go back to sleep. Ugh, fine. You're not exactly filling me with confidence, but alright, I'll go. A thick-grown woodland seems to invite them under its boughs, wood and damp, and the spring herbs that grow here all combine for a heady, fragrant zest in the air. It's a pleasant place, I won't say it isn't. Standing stones are kind of unusual. Hey, who are you dingus? Setting up camp on my doorstep? Get away from my gemstones. Or omen stones. This place yours? Ask his name. Hey, no need for that. I didn't see you had weapons. We were startled, that's all. You outlaws, you don't have to kill me. He's old. My name's Sura, this is Ryan. We're from far away. Sura, but you're the wilderness woman from my dream. My name is Faroth Dramwell. Faroth of Omens is how I'm known in Westbed, and now it seems... Please, come with me. I'm on my guard, you should be too. The door of his secluded home. Be welcome. There's bark cheese and brined pork also upon my table. Please find enlightenment. Keep a nice table. These old beams have stood me well. I chose a lucky spot, but I had the advantage of dreaming it. See, I've had dreams since I was a small boy. Dreams, even dogs have dreams. But you mean dreams that portend what may come. My grandmother was a seer also. Something some folks get born with, I suppose. He swigs bright blue blackberry wine. I was a young man when I got run out of town. Faroth of Omens, they called me. I told them the stores would burn, and so they did. It was a stray cinder. Folks blamed me. Damn, there is a piece of something on my monitor, and I need to get it off. Off, you, off. Some orange thing. Probably fucking... I don't know. Whatever. Which I found that surprising. But I knew it would happen. I told my mother and ailing father and left before the drunk showed up. My parents got to stay and live happily and visited me often in the later years. Life out here has been lonely sometimes, yeah, but rewarding in many ways. Time to time folk come and they drink from the well of sights my dreams have filled in me. Now you've come, Sir. I'm creaking through my final years, but you've got the gift to be the next woodland seer. The next woodland seer? Yes, it would be the birth of a tradition which would only strengthen the magic. In the many years I see left for you, you can help keep the world safe, but not from the way we've done. I'll teach you. We do have time for that. Lose Sura. Thwart many other future incursions. Bye, hun! Ryan would be able to live with me, right? Or at least visit. It's a busy life, in fact, and it can be draining, but you'd be able to make it the way you want. Sura, I just thought about your dream led us here, right? Do you think? We once had a tremendous roar erupt, shaking the stones of the house. Rattle, rattle. Stay safe. I dreamed this place would be devoured by flames. If I'm going to live here, I better make sure there is a here. Kill the thing. Bing. Got him. There it is. Hey, Dad. I gained a level. Blood Rage, Battle Dance, Inspiration, and Upgrade. Yeah, get fucked. Salvage that. After the fighting's done, The grateful Ferroth throws a small feast to thank them. The woodland seer, it seems, never foresaw this possibility. The random, raving monster that would have devastated all he built. That night... Ryan? You know I'll come and visit, but we'll often be apart. The times we're together will grow sweeter. I'm not abandoning you, love. I never will. I'll look for you every day. When you appear, I'll shower you in my eagerness, my affection. Oh dear. Last resort, you can always come back to us, right? I guess that's true. In the morning, Sura and Ferroth see Ryan off. In the coming years, Sura will study and glean from the wise hermit all she can. The what she's able to see in her dreams, the dreams of others, many coming lives, what ills will be averted, but not all. Some days later, hey Sura, just you stay away from those country boys. Sura is now a bloodborne hunter. A bloodhorn hunter. Yay, more poisons. Now where's the rest of them? Enemies advance their plans over time. That's fine, I don't care. A new recruit available. Let's go. It was here upon a secret lake, in a secret place. On a moonless night fit for promise breakers, ditch walkers, peaceless hearts, hiding from their own reflections. It was here on such a night she'd fled. Pursued by the wrath of a goddess she'd cheated, here Glimmiel Lamb laid her life's treasure to rest. Cheap, cheap. Green odors rise from the lake, its black muddy shore. The solitary moonpiper whistles while the windless reeds hold silent. Why is it so spooky here all of a sudden? Why am I feeling like it is? It's not me, it's something about here. As Ryan is venting his unease in the universe, he sees something strange. Spiderwebs, thick and thin, strung from stone to star. An impossible thread of light. Should I fail to return, I tether you to these constellations. The wine will fade, but in the season of Vaughn, on a night stars are seemingly scattered, and your moon roaring light will... God damn this writing! Shall beam skyward. Let another well-meaning and rash pair of eyes be your discoverer. 20 hard strokes from shore, Ryan hauls himself up. Through a hole the size of a pine nut, warmthless light streams. You're here on purpose, clearly. What that purpose is and who designed it is what I wish I knew. Even as he watches, it starts to shrink. The night sky rolls towards the horizon, and the light sinks back into the ground. I have to dig like a dog, I guess. Don't have all these muscles for no reason, Ryan, you big beauty. Finding himself unstruck by any unhappy hand of the heavens, he begins to dig. Soon scraping earth away with the blade of his axe. Ryan uncovers the secret of the stony lake isle. A book or my friend? My friend! Sometimes I don't want to just find a rock. Dumb lake, dumb little island, and dumbest dumb old me. I'll try to accept you, Rock. You obviously meant something to someone. It's quite loose. So he gets his hand under it, hoping to heave it out. And almost falls on his butt. Oh, it's light. Why does it weigh as much as like a bread loaf? Maybe a hearty bread loaf. A familiar voice calls him. Ryan, playing around the water? Derek, no, just hold on, I'm coming back. You'll float, won't you? Let's wrap you in it. Where's my oilcloth? Let's wrap you in that in case you don't like water. The swim back is ungraceful, the dagged stone bobbing tied at Ryan's waist. Brandon found their position. The Gorgons gathered silent in the grove. He wandered a long way, the wrong way. I didn't find nothing. Ryan's rock is peculiar, odder than even its odd properties would seem to make it. Of water and star, of wishing salt and mended laughter, a stone-old story begins to tell itself. You fucking what? Rager's raccoon, scrambling through shadows, his barbed appendages eagerly twitch. Yay, got him. Into our face. Make an enemy. There you go, get a new leaf staff. There you go, Derek. Mountain Doom. Alright, Landon. Yay, got him. Another fucking... There you go. Days go by. The battle at Bear Copse becomes another gristle crackling Gorgon blue memory. Ryan palms over the stone he found, maybe for no other reason than its strangeness, its textures, its contours are beginning to feel familiar. What's this I'm touching? That would be a rock, bud. Wax has been tamped into a groove in the otherwise hard, smooth surface, sweating wax softened by the fire's warmth. Ryan? Oh, what? Didn't hear me? I'll make sure I'm louder next time, impossible to ignore. You're such a pain. Screwing first a thumb into the wax, Ryan squeezed his fingers in. Something's been preserved in it. And pinches loose a rolled slip of paper. The ancient note is scrawled in runes Ryan can't read. A map links star reckonings with hill shapes. A diagram swims with stick images, swirls in a repeated shape that must be the rock. So for 3 thick logs of a fire, Ryan will study it. Comparing constellations, interpreting the sketches of a hurried hand. Takes 2 people by the looks of it. Yeah, to wash a rock? David, he said, it's weirder. It is, I guess, weirder. It's much weirder. I'll definitely echo that. I'm going to try to find it, this map place. Only question left is who can I yank along? Nice. Long after the fire's embers, Ryan is up in map musing. Wait, I do know that ridge. That's Apple Tree Land. Lucky all Ryan. Sometimes you're lucky. Dim and cold, a summer sunrise. It's been a strange year, no doubt. Ryan discovered a strange rock buried in a lonesome lake isle. It weighed less than a pickle pot, but in his thoughts it became a mountain. It was secreted in wax. Among its contours he discovered a note, a map with drawn instructions. Look, I know I don't want to be a rock-fondling weirdo, but what do I do, though? I found this rock. So, on an early summer morning, shadow on the land, making it all like a glimpse of another age, another world, on a morning like this one, I'd go. Ryan, I was thinking about going away. Where are you going? Well, fucking obviously, I'm gonna take Derek. Yeah, I'd stake my son's breakfast on it. This here's the place he means. I've really done it, haven't I? This guy's liable to fall in love with me now, such a nuisance. It's a bright, cool day. I'm not talking to you anymore, and it's your fault for never answering me. Should I worry about him? Ryan tenderly tucks the rock inside some weatherproof sacking. It's the end of the journey, almost. Derek feels like a frivolous fire. I wonder if that woman's coming back. Been a long piece of the morning now, hasn't it? I guess I've returned. Oh, you poxbutt. Seriously, with her? Hey, stop! I'm the funny one. Oh, well, yes, it's anyway. It's where I remember it being. Of course it was. Let's lunch. Let's me lie down a moment, and then I'll hike you back up there. Shouldn't take longer than a couple of hours. We're still fit, aren't we? A mountainside's still nothing to our bones. So after lingering for a late morning meal, the woman, Philalia, whose ranch is nearest the mountain, leads them up to it. Yeah, the rain will move the rocks around sometimes, but it's never not the slopes I learn my herbs on. What the fuck is with this writing? Chuckle of water, happy in its path, damp, minutely smells and the spicy aroma of cinder bloom. All year round it sings its tune, just like this, never frozen, never too warm or icy, just like this. Reminds me of younger days, other water sides. Whoops, now I say why you went that way around. Been a holy place sometimes, and lots of holy places was the thing folks had needed. Nowadays we don't think that way, but it is neat. Fed from the deep below, I guess I heard. Reminds me of catching minnows when, yep, time goes by. Its original name is one of those hefty to pronounce old world words, but it's translated as Starfall Spring. Starfall Spring, huh? Like it, you should see it at night. You know why it's called that? Here we go, get up here and you can scoot yourself down on your butt. Almost got it, it's so slippery. Rain-smooth rock is salted with dirt and gravel. The mountain continues higher where it can be heard. What the fuck is with this writing? Heard battling tireless winds. Great boulders guard the water. Customs that you'll swim here when you're small. I was 4, I did. Brought my boy when he was 6, but he was scared. Never did it. Now he's a clunk. It makes sense. Wonder why. It doesn't. I don't feel anything overly special about it. The name, though, for some reason captures my imagination. I think as for the name, just wait. It's from how it looks under the stars, like someone knocked a few of them down, to glimmer in the water like beautiful things, like gemstones, I mean. Is that it? Fuck. So, but I do need to get back and check on the oxes and Dad. I'll come along in a week's time. I'll bring supplies for you. Making me feel bad all of a sudden. Oh, well, though, if you're up to it, great. Here, so burn some drift moss. I saw some down there. Burn it at the foot of the mountain so we can do our part, carrying the stuff. Look for smoke a week or 10 days. Yes, thank you for outland gallantry, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe it won't take so long. Whatever you're doing, and come spend some time at my ranch. Sure, that could happen. Alright, watch me fall back down and break my... Nope, here we go. Okay, Even I'm kind of like... You can tell she's into you, right? No idea what you mean. Yeah, I'm sure. Sure you have no idea at all. It's not even funny to me. Should it be? Ryan studies his instructions once more as the pale light pinkens and passes from the sky. They'll take time, too, to prepare camp. And this night blossoms. Hey, Derek, come look. In a second, I was prepping a torch. Won't need one. So Derek clambers up to gaze on something he'll remember the rest of his life. When did he get all sparkled? Sparkle speckled? Sparkle spattered? Yeah, it was a moment ago. I turned to pick up this, and it was sparkling? It's like what the lady told us, isn't it? So as far as the whole stone bathing, this will be night 1. Oh, did you see that? Yep, they're hard to miss, more than normal. So it's night 1, we are trying this? I'm embarrassed suddenly. I get it, but yeah, it was the whole thing right here, so... He reaches out, lets the rock down in one palm until it floats, and pulls his arm back. The water feels weird, warmer than air. A phantom sensation lasts on the skin, even after Ryan withdraws his hand, like an invisible current churning. Didn't feel like that earlier, yeah? Anyway, we bathed the rock. We'd start to try and bathe it, yeah. That's what they'll do. Holding it under, pouring water over it with their cupped hands, watching the water stream off its glistening, smooth surface, the buoyant stone fight submersion. They'll wind up taking shifts. Inevitable boredom and mounting exhaustion turn what first seemed like a whimsical task into a muscle-chewing challenge. And that's night 1. Another night to another to another, evening to midnight to the black early hours. The sun peeks in like a puzzled friend each morning, pitying their cold bones in their cramped mountain crook. Aren't we supposed to be saving the world? Sometimes among mindless stretches of tasks they find peace. Sometimes the world's beauty beats on the hardened senses of even its worst worn and weariest waves on the rocky coast. Reduces the resistance, reveals dark, fresh awe where studied sun-bleached impressions of things that seem so stolid and permanent. God damn! This writing. It's 12 days on, overcast at noon. That grinning woman Valelia returns. Figured you wouldn't see my smoke, so I just carry these things up myself. We ho. We take the night off to talk and eat together, enjoying the bread, meat, and wine she's brought. So I did rummage a little, asked the brute who now keeps the Red Orchard. And I pruned from him a little sprig of lore I hadn't heard, that this pool was in fact made by a star that fell to Earth long, long ago in the youth of sands and water. Certainly in the name. I don't... Wait, you mean because it's Starfall Spring, you think could that be what it means? Following morning, she's up before both of them. Hey, that's it? All that flirting and trying to scuttle off? Oh. I'm kidding, of course. Okay, well listen, I should probably clear something up. No, I'll go first. I have to apologize to you. I probably made you think. And Valelia, ranch owner and unfailing windy heart, gives grim accounting of her casually on-leading ways and the beloved husband she has at home, who is not at all deceased, as she might have implied on first meeting Ryan and Derek. She stoops as she trudges down the mountain, heavy still with the weight of her confession. What? They'll return to the rhythm of their labors. Poor guy, why were you born this way, Valelia, scoundrel, you heartbreaker? Several nights passed and they continued taking their turns, bathing with the rock and drying by the fire, so it doesn't feel like this needed both of us, though I can see it being efficient alone. Hey. What'd you... Oops, what? The little rock beast paddles and hauls itself ashore. Even a rock will get sick of me and wander off eventually, it's now proven. We're gonna do this, obviously. Before it gets pissed, yeah, wait, follow it, you mean? Guess I'm pretty naked, though. Here, I'll catch up, but it can't be that fast, can it? I'll bring our stuff. Already, Ryan has to hurry, leaping down the night boulders on a pathless scramble to who knows where. God damn! Derek's falling behind. We're not rocks even for me. Rest becomes necessary. Feet fumbling, light falling. By tonight it'll be 2 full days they've been walking. How bad must I be doing to admit that to you, right? I never asked for breaks. Appears to have heated me. Rock will probably just open back up, don't you think, on our own? Or we chuck it around until it does. You didn't think to bottle any of that spring water? I'm who looked the thing up. Anyway, don't blame me. I was naked. Don't get mad at me for being right. Why didn't you? Fatigue and frayed nerves soon drive them to silence, then to sleep. But dawn glows on the dew-shining crest of an alert stone head. Already go? But listen. Here, you should go first this time. I'll pack things up for us. Sure, alright, that's cute of you, I guess. They trek over the scrubby feet of mountains onto the sheets of yellow-gray fieldland. Threadbare fields are clutched up in the knees of thinning hills. On these wind-hollowed hills, Ryan and Derek trace the path their unflagging, small-striding guide. How many nights is this? 6? That's too low. Since the pool, think it's 9 or 7 or 8. Could be 12. Yeah. Sort of makes me wish I was a rock. The long, slow chase ends the following morning. They're hidden from a cloudy sky by musky woods. How long has it been? Just... what's it showing us? Don't know. I keep waiting for it. Unreality veers close to being. They see a hanging image, a light sworn, a memory. The specter of a home that bitterly had stood, well before the towns they knew, well before the wood. It was a fearful place for the girl who lived there, a place she couldn't leave. Although she was born a blissful and ember-fond girl, she became something else instead. She became a girl chased by wildfire, a girl tangled and chewed by flames. With the glowing jaws clenched round her knees, her parents pried them free, brought her back over the hills to the house, and here left her living in the care of spring. Spring entrusted her to summer. Summer hid her in fragrant shade for fall to find. Grandmother Winter visited with rain to cool her painful feet, and none of them once allowed the girl to starve. 3 years they are wound together like roots wild-fed and wither-blessed. Nights when the inside of the house was darkest, she'd wait for twilight up on Clovertop Hill, scowling down, moonrise with welcoming stars. On one such night she saw a powerful thing. To the mountain she followed, where she seen the thing plummet, 20 days on young brittle legs, to the rim of a crater which was brimming with starlight, and drifting there stone, opened up before her eyes. The orphan girl Glimiel met little Agogan that day, Agogan out of darkness. Agogan, whose mother the night must have adopted this girl, for thereafter they were sisters, on an every path adventure, lucky and free, looked on by unnumbered family. Did a mystic flame flare in the girl's scarred heart, bringing the stone alive, or was it the stone that instilled in her its celestial power? An answer never mattered to either of them. The orphan became Glimiel the Starkin child, a brash, brave rambler, a solver of trouble, a crafter of miracles. But to her dear ones always a guardian, until the final night, where she was a young woman who never went home. Agogan, you know, these woods, I think these woods are strange. In what way, do you think? I feel their power, the trees. You shouldn't feel the trees' power most times, I'm thinking, not regularly, so... Yeah, there's this image to me of the roots. The tree roots run down deeper than the ground. They come out the other side, and the tree's there too, but yeah, you kind of get a sense too. An anger, I think, but it's a resolved anger, isn't it? Wants us to go? She wants us to? I'll assume you don't want to hang around. Didn't realize how leaned on I guess I felt till we got back out into the sky. I'll redream the smell of that place forever. What about you now? We know what you wanted us to know, I think. Was that the whole thing, your story about your, would you call her your big sister? The truth was humaner than I would have guessed and a little sad. She's a tragic little girl. You're welcome to keep coming along. Bless. I don't know if... Oh, why? She's welcome to travel with us, is all I'm saying, isn't she? I dug you up after all. Be a crud nugget if I didn't offer. And it might be that this celestial traveler remembers a voice in her sleep. A man's warm voice, his arms after so long listening to the cold of the lake. The sometimes rough-tongued sounds of his caring. And even times he spoke his heart, knowing his voice struck something that was likely to give an earless blindness as a pathstone. It might be that Argogan remembers all that, or it might not. Perhaps Ryan will one day ask. Or I suppose it's also possible this was always the plan. When Mael, the ancient mystic, she left her friend behind. Yes, to be woken and to live again, but also to find another person to walk next to. I remember you offering us a roof sometime. I still think the likeliest explanation of all is that she can't keep herself. She just likes you. Dawn over the house will shimmer no different than it did the day they met out, but all three of them return changed. Their journeys taken, the wonders witnessed and wrought. Carve new wrinkles in the face and heart. Get a pet. Yay! I got a pet. Christ only knows what I'm going to do with it. But anyway, I definitely think that is way more than enough time spent on this game, and it's terrible, terrible writing. I hope you all enjoyed it. I have been Ryan Maxwell Angor, and I'm going to move on to a game that does not have terrible purple prose writing.